Every morning, every day, when we wake up, the Ramchal tells us we wake up as soldiers of Hashem. We're part of an army, the army that is here to defeat evil. As we know, when we look around, we see all the movies, all the things that people speak about mostly is that war between good and evil. People fight, and we are, as Jews, here to fight the darkness, to fight through that long exile. So every morning when I wake up and I put my kippah, it's like I put my tzitzit. We're supposed to think, it's one of the ways, is to think of us as part of the army of Hashem. I'm a soldier and I'm here, I have a mission, which is to bring good into the world. Fighting doesn't happen always with a sword. We know that one of the strongest weapons, and the weapons of the tzaddikim, is their mouth, their lips. Like, it's considered a double-edged sword. Our prayers, our Torah, the words we use can destroy someone, but it can also save them. So we are here every day with an opportunity to feel part of the army of Hashem and bring the peace, bring the love, bring the light that needs to be established with the light of the Torah and the presence of Hashem. So when we look at life that way, it makes us more courageous. We see every challenge in our life, every problem, as another battle to fight. So the Ramchal says you have to think everything that happens throughout the day and throughout your life is another opportunity to fight, to show how much of a soldier, how courageous you are. And it shows your dedication, that you put your heart in the hands of the ultimate king, Hashem. So that's an amazing way to look at life. Well, let's remember that David HaMelech, the greatest king, was a tremendous soldier. In one hand he had Tehillim, in the other hand he had the sword. And as much blood as there was on his sword, that's how much Tehillim he said, how much he spoke. Songs of Hashem, and all his words are about fighting the evil and darkness in the world. So let's all remember that we all have a mission, and we can all be soldiers. Soldiers in the army of Hashem. There were people that they were not like necessarily the wisest, but they were the most pure of heart, people who work on their character traits. And if you didn't have good character traits, you wouldn't be able to go into the army of God. So, in the army of David HaMelech. We have also to realize that, according to many opinions, David HaMelech was training his army, and all the martial arts and all the fighting techniques, the great one like samurai, some say samurai comes shamrim, samurai, it means to guard, to protect. A lot of martial art and fighting techniques comes from the Jewish people. There's a whole fighting techniques with the alphabet that people use in order to fight, type of Jewish Hebrew yoga style. And a lot of people think that has nothing to do with Judaism, but the truth is it has a lot to do with Judaism, because we had an incredible army. It says that when the army is doing the right thing and close to Hashem, one person could defeat 1,000 people. So that was the tremendous strength and power of our forefathers, and this can be our power too. So let's try to join that army, on a conscious level, and use our lips and fight the darkness. We should not be afraid. We're supposed to be light into the nation, and we're supposed to show the world that there are people here sent by Hashem, messengers, soldiers that are here to establish goodness. When Moshiach is going to come, he's going to have an army, and we're going to have to fight all the really bad people in the world, all the people who want to bring darkness and fight holiness. So we got to get ready. We got to practice with our lips. You know, Krav Maga is one of the most famous self-defense, and where the IDF also, there's a reason why those are very popular coming from Israel. It shows that at the root of the Jewish people, we have an army fighting for self-defense, fighting for the good, to protect the innocent. So let's become full-fledged soldiers and look at every situation and an opportunity to bring more light into the darkness and save everyone from gallows.